Let us look at this interesting example. Find locus of point P if angle APB equal to 90 degrees, where A and B are two fixed points. So let's understand how the diagram will be. We have been given A and B are two fixed points. So AB are two fixed points. We have been given that ABB equal to 90 degrees. That means this angle is 90 degrees. Let us say this is P. Now we have to find out locus of P. Now what is the meaning of locus? Locus of point means the path taken by this particular point P for different points which satisfy the geometric condition that angle APB equal to 90 degrees. So one is point P. Let us say there is another point which satisfies the same condition, angle APB equal to 90 degrees. So let us say that this is another point which satisfies that condition. Now if we refer to our 9th class circles lesson, we know that if a line segment is making two equal angles, subtending two equal angles if a line segment is subtending same angle at two different points, then all the 4 points will be part of a circle, or we know that they are concyclic. That means AB, P, P dash are part of a circle. AB, P, P dash are part of a circle. That means we know that once we know that it's a part of a circle and we have angle, then we remember angle in semicircle is right angle. That means AB is diameter. If AB is diameter, then what will be this locus? The locus will be nothing but equal to a circle. So what we can say now about the locus? We will say that the locus is a circle with AB as diameter. This is one way we can prove it. We can also do it in another way. Let us see that where we can find out the equation of the locus, and we can look at the definition and we can see that it is a circle with AB as diameter. So let us do that. Let us draw a right angle triangle because we have been given APB is 90 degrees. So we have a right angle triangle in which AB is the line segment and we have angle at P is 90 degrees. Now we want to find out the equation of locus. For that what we will do? We'll take this point P with coordinates x1, y1. We can take two fixed points, so I can take the values. So let us take values in such a way that the solution will become easy. So we will take it as minus a comma 0 and a comma 0. So these are the 2 points for a and b I have taken. Then what we know by Pythagoras theorem? We know that PA square plus PB square is equal to AB square. Now we know distance between 2 points formula, so we can easily do that. PA square is nothing but x2 minus x1, that is x1 minus of minus a, that is x1 plus a whole square, plus y1 minus 0 whole square, that is y1 square, plus PB square. PB square is x1 minus a whole square plus y1 minus 0 whole square, that is y1 square, equal to AB square. When I go to AB, I have a minus of minus a, that is 2a whole square, plus 0 minus 0, 0 minus 0 is 0 only. So I have 2a whole square. Let's simplify that. I will have x1 plus a whole square plus x1 minus a whole square plus 2y1 square is equal to 4a square. If we simplify further, we know that a plus b whole square plus a minus b whole square is 2 into a square plus b square. So I can write down 2 into x1 square plus 2 into a square, this is from here, plus 2y1 square equal to 4a square. Now let's simplify this. We will have 2x1 square plus 2y1 square equal to 2a square, or can I say x1 square plus y1 square equal to a square. This is nothing but equation of the circle with center at 0, 0 and the radius is a. So if we now the equation of the locus is, I have to make x1 y1 as again xy. So the equation of the locus is x square plus y square equal to a square. Now but what is x square plus y square equal to a square? X square plus y square equal to a square is a circle with center at 0, 0 and a radius of a. So this is radius, this is also radius, this is also radius. So that's the equation of circle. That means the locus will be nothing but the locus will be a circle. The locus of point P will be a circle. That means all the points, this P we know is the point here. Now suppose another point which satisfies is here, another point here, here, here. If you collect all of them and join them, the path forms a circle with center at 0, 0 and radius a. So what I can go back and write down now? So the locus is circle. We know that it's a circle because x square plus y square equal to a square is of the form x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square equal to r square, where h comma k is the center and r is the radius. Circle with AB as diameter. Why AB is the diameter? Because we know that center lies on AB 0, 0. The chord which passes through center is diameter. So circle with AB as diameter. So that's the locus of point P. Let's summarize this. Find the locus of point P if angle APB equal to 90 degrees, where A and B are two fixed points. Now in the second method, what we want to do, we want to apply Pythagoras theorem because we know angle APB is 90 degrees. AB are two fixed points, so I can take any values for A and B. For simplicity, I have taken in such a way that I will get minimal values so that I can solve it easily. I took minus a comma 0 and I took another point as a comma 0. Now we know A, we know B because minus a comma 0, a comma 0 respectively they are. P is a point on the locus with coordinates x1 comma y1. According to Pythagoras theorem, PA square plus PB square equal to AB square. Now applying the distance formula, we get x1 plus a whole square plus y1 square plus x1 minus a whole square plus y1 square equal to 2a whole square. Now we can simplify that. We get x1 square plus y1 square equal to a square, which is nothing but equation of a circle with center at 0, 0 which is nothing but midpoint of AB. If AB midpoint is center, that means AB is diameter. So the locus of point P is a circle with AB as diameter. We'll see some more interesting example as part of locus in the coming session. Thanks for your time and support. Bye for now. Till then, keep smiling and sharing.